The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.
Welcome to Season 6 of The Formal Gamer. The University of Eolus has produced some peculiar pupils, but none more peculiar than Goros, Farvan, and Sotru. They face an assignment unlike any other: to uncover the secrets of class and discover the origins of the dragon cults. Will they pass or fail? Will they live or die?
Hi guys, welcome to episode 10 of season 10 of the Formal Gamer podcast. As always, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter and all those places. And this week, there is a little thing on our Twitter. Someone was tweeting asking for recommendations for like D&D podcasts, and I've retweeted it. If anyone is on Twitter in the next few days, it would be lovely if you recommended us, because, you know, that sort of thing makes us feel better about ourselves when we're staring each other in the eyes and wondering why we're doing all this. But more important than any of that is that you enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Formal Gamer podcast. We're back in the little antechamber-y type thing, waiting room.
With a mother and her two children.
We just shut the door on the Bell Inspector Extraordinaire episode.
Yes.
Here's Ramto, his companion. You have a mother, her two children, and the four of you.
Can I talk to Raven quickly?
I don't know, can you...
Raven goes over to Garis. Well, hey, Garis.
Hello. I know you're worried about this mum and her children.
I am.
I think maybe Ramtho should act as their guardian.
That would be a good suggestion. The rooms...
So hang on, let me just turn on animal speak. If you need to talk to Ramtho yourself, you can do it via me. Sure. Hello, Ramtho.
Oh, hi, boss.
How are you?
Wonderful.
We just got through that other challenge by pretending to be Bell Inspectors.
Well, I don't really, that doesn't enter my world
yeah,
as a concept.
I know. About, you know, the noisy thing you heard earlier, the ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, yes, rather painful on the ears.
Yeah, it was. We had to look at one of them and I got to lick it.
Oh, good, I guess.
Yeah, it was alright. Anyway, Raven's got some questions for you about protecting this family for us.
Turns his head up towards Raven.
Could you ask him if he could guide the family through to Una and keep them outside there until we come out officially?
So Raven says, can you look after your family we're going to send them to live with Una or stay with Una for a little bit, and can you guard them and make sure they get there safe and don't wander off and stuff like that?
Or be like personal protection, guardian protector.
Oh, that's perfect. He says he can be like a guardian protector.
A pig protector extraordinaire.
Raven says that you're a pig protector extraordinaire.
I am, but I was just wondering, would it be possible to get some sort of, I don't know, hat or badge to that effect?
Let me ask Raven, because she's quite good with disguises. Raven, because he likes to be like official, could he have like a hat or a badge?
Give me 1 second, and Raven rustles around in her oilskin knapsack, and she pulls out her disguise kit.
What kind of skin knapsack is it?
It's an oilskin.
Okay. What animal?
Well, it's an oily skin. Probably like troll or something.
Right, okay.
And
I thought the oily was the animal.
Yeah.
So she finds her disguise kit, and what she has is many different like kind of fake hair. So wigs, beards. So she finds a little goatee and a ginger wig, and she is going to strap that to hit the pigs.
Ramtho already has a beard, just as a heads up.
He is a bearded pig.
But what colour is the beard?
He's got at the moment sort of a white bristly beard.
So she finds a ginger beard. And
Right.
Right?
Are you hoping that I can convince him that this is the same as a badge or a hat? Because I've got very low charisma.
Did you listen to the question at all?
I think the answer there is no.
Farvan, he always sneaks up and listens to our conversations and comments.
I'm still dying on the floor because the bastard Kingsley didn't get my doctor.
I'll give you a medical attention in a minute. Let me get the hat.
She will find in her disguise kit a bit of cloth.
Yeah, anything really.
She finds I would imagine there'd be like a green kind of cloak or something when she's trying to do
Like a
woodland
cape.
disguise. Well, a bit like a kind of woodland camo.
You see him do a little like four-legged jump up in the air.
Yeah,
when he sees
and
that.
He likes that a lot.
She uses the dagger to cut off the lowest width of the cape and makes it into a sash.
Okay.
So he has a green, it's like a dark forest green sash around him from
Right.
shoulder to butt. And he has a ginger wig and beard piece. And she says, "Now you are the prettiest pig protectorate ever."
She says, now you are the prettiest and strongest and best pig protector ever. And she says that, really, you should follow her around more. Or you should get this friend to go away and me and you, Vampto, could spend some time together. Well, no, whatever.
I mean, I'm not massively into the wig, but if you think it's necessary for their protection,
In our culture, pig protectors always wear wigs.
I see. Well, I don't. If you believe it. On that, do you have a mirror?
Raven, he says, do you have a mirror?
I show him my hand mirror from my disguise kit.
Oh, actually, I do that rather fetching.
You still look fucking lovely, actually.
Well, anyway,
I say maybe Satru could give you a wee clean-up before you go. He believes cleanliness is very important, and then you could be a shiny pig protector. Could you tell him that?
Well, Ramtho actually would not. Ramtho likes to be dirty, comes in bath. Me and him had some lovely times rolling around a big pile of sick once.
Oh.
Oh yeah, but we are disgusting. Okay, so we open the door we came through to go backwards, don't we? To Una.
First, may I address the constructs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not going to tell you that.
He's so desperate to punch you.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes. All right, so there's lots of things to address. Goris, how did we distract Sotru last time?
I'll just have a conversation with him and went, look at this.
Okay, can you distract him?
Okay, Ramtho, when Farvan pops the door open and sends the family out, you go with the family. You take your companion and you go with the family. Is that all right, Ramtho?
Oh yes, yes, my liege.
I've got to distract Sotru because otherwise he'll run over and punch you right in the face.
Ah, yes, a very good point.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I could probably help you with
Can I
that,
just
but
stop
I mean,
the play to say, well, why don't we let him punch her in the face?
Well, because then she won't free all the villagers and she'll kill them all.
And we think she might be more powerful than us as well.
Oh, yeah. With a
But then
single
she'd
word,
be-
she put us all to sleep.
But then she would be able to handle it, and maybe he would start with his crusade.
This is one of your worst ideas, which is really saying something.
I think it's more
I thought you were busy dying over there.
No,
Can't you
I've
do
got,
it
enough, I've
quietly?
got enough mustard to tell you how bad your idea is.
I think it's more likely that she'll kill Sotru.
Yes.
Yeah, especially my life is quite low at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
I think the last thing we do is let him fight the Blood Witch.
Okay.
Okay, right, okay, Goris, ready to do that. Distract him with a book.
Yeah.
I will address the family. Okay?
okay.
I want to keep them calm. Okay? So
Okay.
nothing bad goes on. Family, mother, children.
She stands there, and the two kids are sort of hiding behind her,
Yeah.
and she sort of holds them.
Family, I don't want you to worry. Don't brace yourselves. It's fine. Relax. I am a professor. I'm pretty much a professor of the arcane arts from the Wizardry University. Okay? Let me explain. You don't need to worry. You are constructs of a magical world. Your existence doesn't matter. You have no souls.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm a widow now, you bitch.
Well,
Turn off animal talk. I know.
well, that may be so. And in fact, the whole entire existence you just came from has been annihilated into nothingness.
Oh yeah, well this won't work. This won't matter then one bit. And she goes to punch you straight in the face.
Everyone defend the boss of the bell inspectors!
Can we make a reaction
Yeah, it's initiative.
initiative?
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 7.
Well, she botched, so
Thank God.
appropriate. So yeah. So she lunges forward as if she's gonna attack you, Farvan.
Okay, right. Well, I got a 12 of initiative.
So did
Yep.
I.
I got
Oh,
11.
15. So I'm going to cast Gust on her, which they have to do a succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away from me.
She rolls a 12. Well, total 12.
Yours is 14, your saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she gets blown away.
Okay, so she bowls backwards, knocks into the kids, and they all end up in a heap on the floor, sort of pressed up against a door that would go back into the place that whence you've just come.
Widow construct. If you're angry, don't be angry at me. I'm a pacifist. I did not kill anyone. Be angry at the frog. He murdered loads of people.
I've heard about you pacifists.
But yeah, from the other room. Something must bleed over. They're wearing the same outfits as well.
Yes, they are. Okay, fine. So do you know what pacifist means?
No.
It means I don't kill things at the moment.
I am so.
Well, you hit women.
You know, Satru.
No, I didn't. I pushed you away with wind.
Satru, I have seen a lot of this. In a family argument, it's best to stand to the side and let them beat the shit out of each
Have you
other.
heard of semantics?
Hang on, you've not heard the pacifist, but you have heard the semantics. This education system.
I didn't say I hadn't heard of pacifists, just difference in opinion of what they are.
That's not what you said, but fine.
That is not what it means, and you said no.
Raven gets her far away look in her eyes like she's thinking about some similar situation.
Raven, you look like you've dealt with lots of domestic disputes. Stab her.
This makes me miss my family.
Well, there goes your pacifist then. Get someone else to do it.
Have you heard of semantics?
I say, Mother, my name is Raven, and I would suggest that if you go with the pig, he can take you and your family to safety, and if we can find a way to compensate you for your terrible loss, we will. Believe me, we are regretful and indeed in shame.
Well, that's very nice, miss, but follow the pig is not one of the best pieces of advice I think I've ever got.
Ma'am, I give you a gold coin for the inconvenience because we could not find a llama, and it is a pig.
I'm sure you can find more than that in your pocket.
I could,
This
but
bitch is hustling us.
on this occasion, and I give it to one of the children, I say, go buy your mama something nice, and I have given the pig the finest wig that I could afford, so you have a worthy ambassador.
Yeah, that'll convince her, that one. Yeah. Follow the pig. No, I'll go to like, he's actually got a great wig. Oh, all right. I was worried he wouldn't have a good wig.
Send us where you will.
I go...
It's clear I can't do anything about this
say,
fucking situation.
If you follow me this way, I kind of wander over to the door, but I'm hesitant to open it, because
Hey, stop rude. Look at the pictures in this book. Fucking hell, look at what he's doing.
What is the book?
The sedition and erotic one.
Oh, God. Okay.
It begins.
Wait. What do you mean the book, The Erotic Art of Seduction and Sedition? 69 Tips for the Light-Fingered and Bitterness.
But, Chorus, I haven't finished my other book yet.
I know, but that's...
And I get my other book out.
So come this way with me now, and I am going to gently open this door and show you a beautiful world where maybe you can heal. And she opens the door and quickly hustles them out.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's not rude. You can only be an orc to do that one, because most things don't have one like that.
Oh, what's that picture?
I honestly have no idea.
So Raven, you open the door and you see Una and Proto-Paul. Una, as you open the door, Una's marching forward towards Proto-Paul, and you see her put out her hands as if she's going to grab him round the throat.
Oh, God. I quickly step out and close the door and say, you must be Una. I want to leave some people with you.
Sorry, so you close the door.
Oh.
Keep in mind, yeah, you've committed. Oh, that's...
So you're going out and then
Wait, can we talk about this?
No,
So you're out with the family and the door's shut, yeah?
Okay.
And you're in with Una. Okay, so you, Una, Proto-Paul, the...
So, in case listeners don't remember, who's Proto-Paul?
He is one of the stupid villagers that you convinced to come with you to test to see if he was actually a real person or whether he was just an imaginary...
And he exists in the outside world.
in the outside world.
And you can get
On the
strangled.
promise of magical training.
Yes.
Yeah, he thought he was going to become a wizard.
Yeah, so you hear Proto-Paul go, Shazam! And you see nothing happen, literally nothing, and Una just walked towards him, grab him by the throat and push him up against the wall. With strength unbecoming of a lady of her size stature. And you see her then turn to Raven, and she says to you, my dear, how have things gone?
Well,
And who is this woman and children?
I have some good news.
More trainee wizards, are there?
I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we're doing so well. I feel you would be proud. I know that these students are dedicated to their cause. The bad news is we have a little family here that need to be looked after. And could you please not kill Proto-Paul? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. And then she pushes the family through and just kind of walks backwards and lets herself back in.
Have you kept the door open now?
No, she said the door's shut. So you go to the door. You move backwards towards the door. You see Una's eyebrow raised, and you see her say, you hear her say, clearly I'm in no position to argue, seeing as you're going back to your quest now, my dear.
Oh, God bless you, or whichever god or hellion you worship with your blood magic. And
Tell me, how far have you got so far?
Oh, we've gone deep. It's been an intense, immersive experience. We've burrowed, we've furrowed, and now we're troubled. But we will see you soon for an update. Would you have any magical items? I mean, we're struggling. We had to lick a bell.
Don't try and hustle me, bitch.
Okay.
I love how you're like, we're doing amazing. Yeah, we're not doing great.
Also, during magical items, we had to lick a bell. Like she's going to go, oh, if you've had to lick a bell.
I love to lick a bell.
So, Raven, you've been out there having this conversation and with Una, as brief as it was. You've been there for, let's say, about a minute. Guys on the other side, Raven is gone for about 8 minutes. 6 to 8 minutes.
That's fine. That's nice. Nice break from Raven. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So she's gone.
Let's all talk about the good old days.
Remember we thought a vault show around the way from it?
Oh, yeah, that was good. Sorry, what's your favourite bit of the adventure?
I quite liked my bear.
Oh, no, that was nice.
Yeah, that almost got us all killed again, yes.
Yeah, fun times.
Yes.
So about 6 to 8 minutes go by. She's not there, and then a little bit more time passes, and then suddenly the door opens, and you see Raven backing in. And as she does so, you see.
The second I hear the door, I hold up the book again and go, "Look at this!"
I go, Boris, that's me looking at it. Show it to Zotru.
To be fair, though, Father, look at this.
I know. My mind is bamboozled.
I mean, maybe when Zotru goes to sleep next time, me and you never read this book.
Well, yes.
Together.
It's making me feel all frog spawny.
So she steps back in, and in total, you think she was gone for nearly 10 minutes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Guys, that lady out there seems to know me. She called me my dear. I never seen her before in my life.
Is that just not a colloquialism?
Oh, maybe.
That's what we call it, Meladrin.
She knew about my quest.
Una seems to know a bit about everyone.
So as the door closed and Raven backed in, you saw Una looking in, and you see the group of you in that sort of antechamber thing, and a little wry smile on her face as the door closes. So you're now in this antechamber. It is just the four of you. There is no Ramto. He's popped off in with the woman and the child. None of his companions, animal companions that he's made along the way. It is just the four of you.
Right. Let's all have a long rest to get all our health back.
I need to get health back. I'll do some medicine on you if you want, because I've got 5 medicine.
I'm going to just lay still on the floor.
I mean, I hate to be a rules lawyer, but can we have another long rest? Has it been 8 hours?
We can sleep in here as long as we like.
You can chill in here as long as you like. I mean, food wise, you had about, I don't know, let's say 3 or 4 days worth of food. You've been in here for, you've had 2 long rests, I think. So you've been in here for about 2 days now. Mm. So if you've got enough food, you could just chill out in this tiny little antechamber. If you wanted to.
I'll need to get some spells back. That would be nice.
Yes. We could also try and get food within one of the rooms, possibly.
And you could read.
Well,
some
we
of
did.
your books.
I think we had lots of fruit and veg in the last one. To be fair, I did grow a whole. So we were eating all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe we ate a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Let's hope so. Okay, I rolled for my medicine a 13 for my medicine there, Jules. I don't know what that gives you.
Gives me all of my health back.
With that and a long rest, would he get all his health back?
So what were you on?
2 health points.
God, you were so nearly dead.
Have the magic
Yeah, I
Magic
took
level
2
pill.
attacks from
He's got no
Soru
healer
punching a
kit.
bell.
I took mine.
Wow.
Could you,
I don't think
can
you'd
you
even-
cover your ears for one bit?
La, 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 la.
Can we force him to have the pill? Because that would help so much.
No, because one, Gorath doesn't really want to fall. Like,
Yeah.
that's not the relationship with fathers.
Soru wouldn't either.
No, the problem is
It's not
he's the
something
boss.
he would. Yeah.
He's very much in charge. And Raven, I don't think you know the pills exist. don't you?
Yeah,
okay.
you wouldn't know about it, and
Yeah.
it's a question whether you'd want to.
For the listeners, if you weren't up to date, there were some pills given out by Una that effectively leveled up the characters. Farvin refused to take his and has it on his person somewhere.
Okay.
So yeah, so you're chilling out.
You're dead.
Oh no!
We decided 2 health points was easy enough to kill you.
Eat my corpse.
Why not?
We're chilling out, and then Raven says, I know you people were not in these rooms for long, but did you see any treasure or anything that looked like a big haul of a stash?
Raven, I think this is a good time for you to be honest with us. What the hell are you doing here? I mean, you've been somewhat helpful along the way, but what are you?
Yeah. Like, are you trying to free the villagers as well?
I already told you, I'm Raven Silvershield, and I am a rogue extraordinaire.
What
Where
is
is
the
your shield?
Yes.
It's my family name.
Oh, right. DM, can I roll like a history check and see if I recognise the surname, Silver Shield?
Yeah, do it.
Because he said it in a very suspicious way. No, I did not.
I will also, because my history is strong, and I got a 20. 27.
All right, so well, Raven, you're going to have to fill in your backstory, but I believe it's about you being from a well-known crime family.
So the Silver Shield family is a well-known kind of mob family, and if there's any kind
Well,
of
like the Sopranos type of thing.
yeah, it's well connected. It's like a bit of a mafioso, kind of, yeah.
Spread over many cities, one city.
Yeah, so her family is part of a big syndicate, and if there's things to do like smuggling or thievery or larceny or burglary or any kind of dodginess, all the rees, then there's part of her clan will probably have something to do with it. And the Silver Shields are known for kind of like big heists, big show-offy jobs, like ridiculous and astounding kind of show-off criminal stuff. Although they are connected to the people who are likely to be a bit like...
Which is probably why you're tomb robbing.
Potentially, yeah. And as my character's backstory, she's the youngest, she's a girl, she's the 8th.
I wouldn't know this.
Yeah, it was just wasn't.
I mean, the listeners might be extremely excited and be
Well,
like...
then you have
"This
to find the appropriate format to tell them.
No, I
in,
think the DM's just asked a little bit about my backstory.
Well, I'm not supposed to know it, am I?
I mean,
Okay, fingers in ears, boys.
Fingers in here, boys. I'm fingering away!
I think this has just helped us avoid like failing the Bechdel test by letting a female character talk about their motivation without connecting it to
The
a
what
man.
test?
The Bechdel test.
What's the Bechdel test?
If you go to the cinema, it's really rare to see a movie where the woman is not just in it to be like a prize, and any conversation she has is only about the man.
I'm
And
going to
that-
have to rewrite this story.
That,
Fuck.
that was so that was determined by something called the Bechdel
Awkward
test.
penguin.
So it's really good that we've been able to establish a bit of character
Okie
background
doke.
for a woman. Anyway,
Right, back to the men. So, guys,
I was reading her lips. She said I'm a shapeshifter or a shit eater.
hashtag me too, DM.
no,
Okay.
I've
Put
not
your
been
fingers
raped.
back in your ears, guys.
No, we're fine.
No.
We're fine. We're fine.
I'm
Right.
so sorry, females. I've let you down.
No, you haven't.
Again? Yeah. I don't know. I
Right.
think the women have lost the vote again.
Oh no.
No, they haven't at all. Right, so you know about her crime family.
Farman Tarquin does.
Yes.
This is conjured in his mind when she said, I am Silver Shield Eater.
Yes.
What's her name?
Would he know that you would be? Would he know of how, like, the offspring of the family? So
I
would
feel
he know?
like
Would you
he'd-
be Would you be like the famous daughter of the Silver Shield?
He-
The Paris Hilton of the Silver Shield.
It's, it's more likely that he'd know about my dad, who is like a big overarching kind of name, and
Right.
his
now he's bringing up the whole men thing, like,
and his
just saying.
and his 7 sons.
Right.
But he might not have heard of a daughter.
Okay.
Okay. So Farvan has heard your name and he says, Gorse! She is not here for research purposes. I know the Silver Shield name.
Oh, shit!
It's a corrupt mafioso crime family. The Eladrin study this is an example of the humans' disgusting corruption and propensity to be just descend into evilness and dishonorability.
Jesus, Raven, is this true?
I did not hear you. What were you saying?
Good, because we weren't just having a one-to-one conversation about you, in front of you.
I'm a very small antechamber.
It's not rude. Did you finish that book I gave you?
I'm just showing, I showed you a few pictures from
Yeah,
there.
so I didn't actually start reading.
What are you here for, Raven?
Oh, are you still here?
Yes, I bloody am!
I am here. I'm the same as you. I'm researching. I'm looking through all of these rooms. I'm looking.
Right, well, I know you're a liar. I'm going to roll for
Insight.
doing D&D, so I'm going to roll for insight. It's gone wrong.
Me
so-
too.
Hashtag.
18!
Thought Raven spotted the line.
Why are you lying?
Sorrow's getting involved. You're in trouble now.
I haven't lied though, have I? Specifically,
You said you were here for research.
I am researching.
Okay, what are you researching then? There's something
Outside of the
duplicitous
game,
for
I'm
you.
researching like a shitload of treasure.
So actually,
Sorry.
that's that doesn't work.
No,
I'm just researching. I'm not cheating on you. I'm just researching women. I'm just learning their biology. How dare you think I'm cheating?
I want to roll persuasion.
Well,
He thought I was lying, but I wasn't.
but you were.
Yeah, and I rolled really high insight.
What do you think? What do you think's the truth then?
I think you're looking to steal something big, find something big, so that you are more of a persona within your crime family.
Do I have to say all of that?
You don't have to say.
You can
all
do
that.
what you want.
You don't have to. You don't have to say anything.
No, of course you just say
He just thinks you're lying, and he said you're lying, so you can deal with that however you want.
Satru, in life, not all humans want to reveal their entire soul to people they've only just met. But what I will tell you is that it is very important for me to have success within these rooms and find something amazing and astonishing that I can take out of these rooms.
How do we know your interests aren't against our own?
Well, I guess I could have killed you all, and I haven't.
Well, you couldn't have, because we're so much stronger than you.
That is true.
Look at Soru. He's bulging with boulders.
He is bulging, and I look at his bulges.
Don't look...
Too closely.
Back off, actually, a bit, Soru.
Soru steps a bit back.
What colour are Satru's eyes?
They are purple.
Such pretty eyes, lilac.
I'm hoping Father's going to deal with that.
Raven, do you know what these eyes mean?
They mean he's a sensitive soul.
No, they mean he's confused. Is that right?
Yeah, purple.
Yes.
And it often it gets followed by red. Watch out for red.
Yes.
That's somebody who's learned a lot of his ways. Red is a really big warning sign.
Gentlemen, I think I had discovered when I started I was trying to get through these rooms, and it became obvious that I was getting stuck for a long time because it needs more than one skill. So perhaps my skills can help your skills. And
How many rooms were you in before we arrived?
I was in a room with a big ball, and I was in a room where it was a mine cart, and I had to go real fast on the mine cart. And then I was in a room where you had to take something off a plinth and replace it with something of an equal weight. And then I was in the field of wheat. I've been in many rooms. It's taken me a long time. The bell thing? Whoa. Sweet relief.
Your three tasks sound a lot like a certain series of movies. Was there a temple, say, of doom?
Oh, it was very doomish. And there were people worshipping and chanting.
Would you say it was a crusade?
I mean, I remember I found a really big chest, and I was excited, and I opened it. There was a very bright light, and my face
As long
felt
as
like
you
it
didn't
was...
find the crystal skull, I think we're all right.
Goris, Sotru, it sounds like she's just been going on and on. What if these rooms don't end?
It's a worry. I mean, yeah. Can I look up again into the perception thing? Mm-hmm. Oh, whoopsie. No, I'm trying to look for those.
Can I?
Down
Yeah,
Yes,
I'd
let's
like
all
to.
look. No, none of us remember which way's up.
I got 15, so that'd be 22? 22?
You don't see any eyes at the moment.
Because we're definitely being watched doing these tasks, and there's definitely something we're doing right because the door unlocks. Sometimes it's locked and we do something that unlocks it. But if it just carries on forever, I don't know. Do we have to go in there and break the tasks?
There has to be. I heard rumors that this is an ancient tomb site, and there must be treasure here. That's all we got to do. Find a treasure and leave. What did Una say? She was the one who sent you guys here, right?
Soru, have you... sorry. Raven, have you been to university?
I've been to the University of Life.
And that's exactly
where's
what... No, Goris, it's a trick. It's something that stupid people say where they don't want to admit that they're stupid.
Well, I do declare.
How stupid you are. Yes, we know. Look, listen.
Oh,
I'm not surprised you fall into this trap. Just saying there's got to be treasure somewhere. You have to understand the mechanism of the beast we are in.
I did my research. There have been rumors about the tombs in these hills for many, many years, and people are scared to come here, and it is rumored there is treasure in here, and a dragon lord or some such, and I'm not leaving till I find treasure.
Do you see how none of that information is helpful or pertinent to our situation? It doesn't help us work out these mechanisms.
Well, that's what you're here for, your big old brain.
Whoa, that is true. I think in the next room we shouldn't hurt anyone.
I agree. I hate
nice.
hurting people. Satru, you have big old fists and a big spiky thing, and I think you need to be careful. Is there a way you can moderate your smacking of people?
Easily.
See, he just chooses not to... He chooses to murder people.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the last fight was very much caused by someone antagonising the guard and shouting, "I'm a bell inspector."
Satru, you...
Turned out all right in the end, though.
Well, did it? We don't. Not if the non-violent thing works.
Satru,
just
you
so.
are... you say that you do not like falling asleep?
No.
And when you smash
There's a
someone-
flicker of red, by the way.
when you smash somebody, they never get to wake up. So you mustn't smash them to death.
Not if you're looking at chords, Law.
Yeah, no. To be fair, he's part of my religion now, and people who try and sin
Oh my
against us,
god,
we can
Danny,
take
you and
out.
your fucking religion.
So in a way, that's just
We're really
helping them.
noble. We only kill bad people. We don't kill any animals we're not meant to. Just because you're from a crime family. Like me for your immorality.
My daddy might be a killer, but I am not.
DM, what can we see above us in the antechamber? Did you say it's just
Only
it's
dark.
very just darkness?
You climbed up, and it just seemed to keep going weirdly. Of all the rooms that you have been in, this one is one where reality doesn't seem to sort of
change.
Match up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you climbed up the wall, and then the wall where it seemed to finish 5 meters in front, just you climb up it more, and then it would seem to finish 5 meters ahead. It would just
keep
going.
retracting away from
Yeah,
You did see the eyes peering over. You've only seen them once.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yep.
15.
The
Walls and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I get a magical aura from it.
There's fucking tons of magic kicking
Would
out.
I have any idea what sort of spell?
No, but you would know that this is old and extremely powerful magic that more than one person would have had to have.
Really?
Laid down.
We've seen eyes, haven't we? So we know those.
Goris, let's get a sample. Try and get some brick off the wall.
Yeah.
So that would relate to stuff that you previous history checks and things that you've already passed and stuff that you've learned when you knew that there was a conglomerate of mages that got together to defeat Torfidus.
Oh yeah, they all work together to try and lock him in some sort of thing,
to kill him.
Yeah. So I use my trident to try and take a little scraping off the wall.
It appears
Do
just
you
to
guys
be.
talk about that Talkus thingy?
Yeah.
I said, I told you.
Yes.
Someone of great power.
Yes, we know.
So you think they have no treasure?
I'm sure they do, but I don't think that helps us.
It helps me, and I will help
The
you.
normal rules of reality do not work in these scenarios.
I don't care. It's a great adventure, great story, and I
That's
might get
wonderful,
some
but what if
treasure.
you get entrapped in here forever? You'll never see your family again. They'll never know what happened to you.
They'll be
And
so
the fact is, a criminal family, they probably won't even care.
They'll be so proud of me. My name will be a legend.
What if we're getting trapped in here?
And they don't know what to... Have you told anyone that you're here?
Listen, my daddy would go nuts if he knew I was here. He thinks I'm in a boarding school. This is why you guys have to help me get an achievement, so he'll let me be a real fully fledged Silver Shield. I want my...
Sorry, so you'll be a real fully-fledged crime mafia boss?
I'm
I'm not at all aligned with this.
I'm already. I'm skilled. You see my acrobatics. I mean, I'm ambidextrous pretty much.
You know, when we get out of here,
I've seen her catch things with both hands.
By the way, that isn't a character trait, number one. Number two, when we get out of here, you're going to be bloody lucky if I don't hand you over to the authorities.
Well,
Do you know what we've done to bandits on the way here? We bloody killed them, haven't we, Sotru?
Turn left.
Well, yes. Yes, and that's just today. We could kill you 10 times over, Sotru says. Didn't you, Sotru?
So,
please,
Yes.
just help me with my heist. We can find treasure, and I'll even share it.
We're here for research. How much will you give us?
How many textbooks can you guys imagine a mountain of gold is going to get you?
Goris, the textbooks are expensive.
They are. And I go through them like nobody. I get them soaked. The pages for this at night. My library
Magical
fees.
laminating, really expensive.
Goris,
My library fines are a nightmare.
Goris, just imagine going to the bookstore, choosing any book you want, not just the cheapest one. Imagine the smell of it when you open it. You crack
Taste
that
of it and
cover.
I lick it.
Satru, you could even get books that you hadn't read before, and I know you like to read.
That's great, Raven. How about we sleep?
I thought you hated sleeping.
He stands like sentinel always.
yeah.
You know,
I-
sometimes
I
when you
don't
sleep,
need
you have a
sleep.
nice thing called a
Bagger,
dream.
you don't want to sleep. That's your literal worst nightmare.
Yeah, as in let's sleep, as in the group
He wants us
collectively.
to sleep.
I not me, because my
It's his
form
way
of
of saying
sleep.
he doesn't want this conversation anymore.
Right. Right.
Right, well, we all have to rest.
We're 40 minutes in and we're still in the antechamber.
Oh my god. Just listeners, the DM went, you fucking cunts.
No, it didn't.
That's a rude
That's
word.
literally
DM,
not
that's
what
a
I
rude
did.
word.
Such a rude
He's
word,
so mean
DM.
to us. He didn't actually say that. I was trying to be...
Mouthed
No, because if I'd said that, they would have heard it, because I have a microphone next to my face.
Actually, you're very quiet sometimes.
Well, there is that. So, you're taking a rest. Yep.
Yeah, I'm the only, like, out of my R3, I think it's only me and Raven who need to sleep.
Yes.
You just meditate.
Well, I need to heal up and
And stop
have a rest.
You've got your rock cleaning kit, haven't you?
Yes.
To get your health back up.
Yeah,
So
As
you do some personal admin.
yeah.
Sotru, get your health back up. Farthen, you go through your scrolls, look at your spells, pick which ones you think are going to be useful.
I actually have an activity I want to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And me.
And let's wait for time.
Okay.
I'm a bit concerned with how powerful everyone's got with this pill. I haven't got powerful yet. So I'm going to do some arcane testing on it.
Okay.
I'm going to try and decipher what magical properties it has.
Right.
So I take out the pill that Una gave us
Yep.
Pop it in my mouth.
and put it up Goris's bottom.
Oh, that's it.
Levels!
And I'm going to do some testing on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a sliver off it. And I'm going to...
Whoa, you're going to do what? So you're going to take a sliver off it?
Yes.
In what way?
It
So it's like so
If it's a seal with liquid in it, it will all come out. won't it?
it was a pill, right?
With a, no, it was, yeah, like a...
Yeah, so it was like
Yeah.
hard
I had to crack
outside.
it so the liquid came up my bottom.
So it all
So like
Okay.
crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Okay, so I'll crack it open into a little jar then, like a little...
So you want to pour the contents into... Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
Yes. And then I'm going to take one little drop,
Mm-hmm.
pet it up, and then put it in another jar. And I'm going to do some testing on it. I want to see its arcane properties.
Okay, so when you say you're going to do testing, how are you testing it?
Well, we're here for research, so part of our kit would be, you know, like litmus tests for what kind of magical properties, what kind of imbuements it might have.
Okay.
Getting a sense of its auras, the like. I've got a 2
You don't know.
plus 7.
You know it's magical, and that
It's not good enough.
it's not natural.
Okay. I'm going to take up my potion book. I'm going to look for spells that create permanent power increases, or like magical properties that create permanent power increases.
Okay.
I'll have a look through, and I see if that matches any of the properties I can see from this liquid.
Yep.
Oh, that was almost a 17. And then what I did went 17, 17, 17. It's 3. Plus 7, 10.
Could be a number of things.
Goris, are you asleep yet?
No, of course not.
Do you want to just have a look at this bit for a bit?
Yeah, I'll have a look for you, but my arcana is literally 0.
It doesn't matter, I've got a headache.
14.
So it's plus 0.
Yeah.
So,
But I also have permanent personal experience of how the pill feels because I had one cracked up my bottom.
Goris, which one of these things was the experience
Goris,
you felt?
Goris, you would know that being a person of religion and court, you would know that this is not divine power.
It's not religious power.
Ooh.
It's not mechanical power. Did that one on my own.
Yes, it's not. It's
thermal?
not natural. It's it's magical, but it's not magical in the divine sense. It is magical in some other sense.
Do I get any unsafe vibes of it? Like it would any way be able to hurt anyone?
Hurt anyone? No, you don't get anything like that. No.
I can tell there's no poisonous or negative effects of whatever this is.
So I'm going to try and look at the same textbook which looks at potion properties to see if there's anything. I'm going to look at the section which is about potions which cause control over people.
Okay.
And see if anything matches up. If I see that this little tincture of
Third time
potion-
lucky, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be last. This is the last time you're going to be able to use that book. Then.
Well, fuck you. It's a botch.
So
A big bit of my dribble lands on the book. That's not it.
Right. Well, that page is fucked. So.
It's woken me up. I always dribble when I sleep.
So you're worried it will control you.
I'm still concerned over this. I think you've been stupid having this pill.
You put it on my bottom! I didn't take it!
Touche. To be fair, your bottom does look like your face.
I feel absolutely great. Well, that's rude. I didn't really think about that for a second. That's really nasty. But I feel great, Father. I'm definitely stronger. I throw my trident at the wall as hard as I can.
It sticks
How
in.
hard I feel that?
That was hard.
Yeah. I can jump higher and I bounce up there. And I've got loads more like health. I got really hurt in there. I feel fucking great! And you got hit by the bell twice, and you're like, oh no, I'm dying.
Sotru really enjoys this. This
Raven.
this. So actually, how far away is he from the vial?
I would imagine he's right in front of it.
Could he pick it up and drink it?
Level 7 so true.
No, it's only a level 5 pill.
Yeah.
Okay,
I guess
Sotru-
you're going to have to initiative on that.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to let him? Or
No, obviously I won't let him.
right, roll your initiative.
Damn it, I didn't do well. Oh, I did well enough!
Right, hang on. Gareth is obviously going to want to
7 plus 3. What's your initiative?
Oh.
16 for Gareth.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, we will beat him.
Oh, am I rolling initiative?
No, you don't have to. We beat him. Sotru, this is mine. We need it for research.
Yeah.
And it could be very
We
bad
can't
news.
steal it off him. That's
But
his-
you don't want it, Father.
No, I want it to study it. And it might be bad for you. You shouldn't use drugs to enhance your performance.
Sounds great according to Gorus.
Yeah, to be fair, it got drugs are medicine. I think this is medicine more than drugs.
Maybe. Well, that's yet to be understood.
But we can let him study it, Sotru. There's no harm. It's his pill. If he wants to stare at it, he can stare at it.
Alright, I keep it close inside my robes.
In
So
an
you've cracked it
open
open,
little
though.
jar.
Yeah, in a little jar, yes.
But it's an open jar.
No, it's not.
It's
You've
closed.
cracked it open to get the stuff out.
And you
Yeah.
put it into a container, so it's open.
Okay,
It's
so
an
you
open
put it into a
container,
sealed
right?
container.
Yeah, remember, with like university students off to do research, would have like kits of like.
Like a sample pot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
We'd have tons of that
So
stuff.
you have like a what do you call those jars? Pilsner jars.
Yeah, but like really, really small. I imagine we have loads of really small ones and bigger ones and stuff like that.
Okay.
The family doesn't sleep, otherwise you can just pour it.
It's not contained in the pill anymore, though. So
No, it's not, yes.
it's going to
Yeah.
be spilling around in.
No, but it'll have a cork as a stopper.
Yeah, but it'll be
Yeah.
in that, but not in the original container it was.
Yeah, it's not in the pill anymore.
Yep. Okay. Right.
So
Yeah, you heal up and
So Raven's chuckling, go, oh, these students are funny. I wish I had a pill. And then she pulls her bedroll out and
Right.
she pulls herself into the bedroll and she pulls out a tiny little portrait. And it's of a man who looks, he's got black hair with a white streak in it. And she goes, oh, Daddy, I will prove myself to you. And then concertina's out and there's 7 pictures of her brothers behind it. She goes, and you guys. And then she goes, and then she folds it back up and then she goes to sleep.
aww. And you wake up several hours later feeling refreshed and enthused towards your cause.
Oh, fucking brilliant!
That was a good sleep. Did you sleep well, Satbu?
I read a lot of book.
Which book did you read? Why are you in that funny position?
Ava Tinklewood's Guide for Naughty Children.
And what does it say about sharing? Children should share, shouldn't they?
Says don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Don't share!
Wait, in fact,
Hey.
I think he's lying.
It's Ava Tinklewood.
It's Ava Tinklewood.
Well, that's what they say.
I roll 7 insight.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I'm not sure Tommy's capable of lying about something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he's not a
You're
liar.
not going to have a kids book that says kids shouldn't share.
Well, you have no idea. It's Ava Tinklewood.
Yeah, you've got to read the
You
book
can't
to
just
like-
assume what he's teaching in the book just because of.
Robin's
no.
allowed to assume.
Yeah.
Only Robin can
You've
assume.
given me the title. I'll do with it what I can.
And that is to be selfish.
Okay. Let's go into the next bloody room then. Let's do it. Let's just open the door. Chorus.
We need to find some food in this room too, guys.
We've still got 2 days worth. Otherwise, we just keep opening and going until we find the village again and we'll pluck all of our
Yes.
vegetables.
Well, I wonder if it will go around in a circle, yes.
That's a good point.
Okay, so you opening the door?
Go on, Goris. Do it.
I open the door and jump straight out! Right ahead of me.
You jump straight out.
Mommy!
You go into a warm, very warm, sort of sandy expanse. There is a door.
Goris has made a
This
mistake.
is my nightmare!
There is an identical door just basically set in nothingness. There's just the arch of a door
Standing.
and an actual door
In air.
standing about 60 foot away from you.
As
So
soon
I-
as I hit the sand, I start bouncing towards it.
Okay.
To just jump on top of it. I don't. The second I hit the sand, I'm throwing away like it's poison. Fuck! It's so dry! And the second I hit the door, I want to sit on top of the door.
Okay, yeah, you jump up, I'll give you that. It's only a 6 foot door. You are on top of the door.
I found Goris has found a door,
It's
everyone.
really sandy!
Yeah, it is. And what are the rest of you doing?
I walk out of the door and I bend down and I collect like a small pouch worth of sand.
Okay. Yep, you do that. You would immediately notice, both of you would notice that there is someone, an individual, an Eladrin, sitting in a deck chair with a parasol and a little table next to him.
Ooh, he looks cozy, doesn't he?
Is it hot in this room?
Yeah, it's
It's
desert.
really warm. I don't like
So,
it.
is it a room or are we in the outside world now?
You're in
Beach.
outside world, like
So I can look up and there's a sky.
expanse, yeah.
Blue
Not
sky.
a cloud in the sky.
It's a bit like the wheats thing, as in the desert just goes in every direction.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go say hi to this fella. He looks like one of you.
Yes. Greetings, fellow Eladrin.
He turns his head and he's, hello.
I bow to him.
What does he look
He
like?
bows back. A very old Eladrin. Very old.
I am Farvin Tarquin from Fellafale,
Very pleased to meet you.
from a notable family. How about yourself?
I am the Watcher.
The Watcher, I see. So, okay, the mages that constructed this reality couldn't even be bothered to give you a name then. Where is your mother? Where is your father? Where is anything that entitles you to have an existence?
And he just smiles and he stares at you.
Okay.
Hi, Watcher. I am Raven. Have you been watching any treasure?
You could, I suppose, you could call it treasure. No, I wouldn't call it. No,
So that's fucking stupid.
treasure to some people. To us, no, not treasure.
What are
in
you
my
watching
books.
for?
What am I watching for? I'm watching for people like yourself, travelling through these realms.
Are you here to help us?
No, I'm here to obstruct you.
Oh, how are you going to do that? Because we don't want to be obstructed.
I'm here to observe and, for the most part, obstruct, but should people traverse through here who are in the know, who meet the requirements, then perhaps aid them along their
Should
way.
you not be called the Obstructor then?
I am the Watcher and the Decider.
What colour are his eyes? Do they look like the eyes that we noticed?
No, they're brown, they're just like... Oh, do they look like the eyes you noticed?
Yeah, because
Roll a insight.
everybody do it. I got 16.
I mean, that's quite a... who was lifted up? Who
18.
Who was the one who was the... Because somebody climbed up, didn't they, when they saw...
Raven climbed up.
Yeah, I think so. So what did you roll?
I rolled 18, you rolled 17.
16.
16.
you can't tell if those are the exact same eyes, but they are eyes of a similar shape, and it would make sense with the sort of silhouette that you saw.
I say, oh, what lovely eyes you have. And
I can't see his eyes. I'm sat on the door frame.
I say, he has lovely eyes, Gaurus.
Oh, that's nice.
I say, he has lovely eyes, Saru.
Soru gets quite close and stares at his
I say,
face.
Farvin, Tarquin, he has lovely eyes, doesn't he?
I see. Watcher, I apologise for my
Friend.
rudeness
Oh.
to begin with. I have not killed anyone in any of these constructs.
No, you haven't, have you?
No. And I have...
How do you feel that last one went as a group?
I mean,
Brilliant.
I thought we had a fun time, apart from the killing, which is making me weep inside.
Honestly, she isn't weeping inside. I can
I
tell.
really hated it.
She says she hates killing, but she's from a crime family. She wants to impress her murderous father and brothers and stuff. They're awful. They're absolutely awful. You should strike her down and let me through.
I see, and where is it that you want to go?
I seek the tomb of Torquin and the treasures that...
Torpidus.
I seek the tomb of Torquidus and the treasures that surround him. I wish to exhume him in all his splendor, but not if he's an evil. I just want his treasure.
At least the girl's honest, I suppose.
We're here to save villagers.
Yeah, we're not very selfish. We just want to save other people.
I'll share the treasure if people know that I was the one that stole it.
Unfortunately, when we get there, I won't let you steal anything, because stealing is a crime.
It's not stealing. It's called tomb raiding.
That's a crime.
Against Cord.
Yeah.
So you're here to
That's a
save.
heads up.
You're here to save the villagers. Which villagers are these?
I don't know. There's some shit munchers from Helen Scar.
Class.
Yes.
There's some class. There's a blood witch. She took them all hostage. She wants some sort of prize. We find the prize. She frees the villagers. Villagers seem nice. So, and they're innocent people, so we should save them.
I see. The villagers of one small town in a region of Scar. Yes?
Yeah, Scar.
So, okay. Nope.
He's got a point, Goris. They're shit munchers, aren't they?
You are in the tomb of one of the most powerful mages ever to blight the presence of Helen Scar. I am a watcher. I am a guardian of this place. Why should I let you in here? The reason you've given me is not enough.
What about a first year dissertation?
Watcher, how many people have successfully passed you?
Successfully past me? Mm-hmm. Through the next door? Or through
Through to the inner reaches
the
of the...
watchers?
Right, like how many people do you let through and what qualifications do they have to have before you let them pass?
No one has passed.
Okay, we're onto a doozy here, guys.
No, I've worked out there's quite a few good angles here. Number one, Mr. Watcher, are there any kind of internship programs that you have in the Watchers? We'd love to work just for maybe a month or two. We could do some of the lower level work. We get to understand how the system, Doris. We get to understand the system works.
I've been looking for internships all over.
Yes.
Do you need your bells inspected?
That did make me laugh.
Who's saying that? The DM or the Watcher?
The watcher.
We're in there, Doris. We're in there.
If you've got any bells inside there, we'll go and inspect them for
We
you.
could go to each of the constructs and see if they're working properly. I'm sure sometimes they get out of whack. Maybe older rooms that you've made sometimes aren't appreciated as much, given as much love. Maybe you give us a lower level room that we can have magical power over the construct.
Feel free, keep going through the rooms.
No, but from the Watcher side though. We want to work from your side. Not as one of the plebs that walk through here. Not like Raven. We want to be the ones in charge of Raven, in charge of the room that controls Raven.
I understand, but I'm afraid I can't help you with that. The purpose of these rooms, as I can see you are students of the university, was created to stop people getting into the tomb of Torfidus.
Well, that's what I'm not asking for that. I'm asking to help understand and learn. Perhaps to reinforce that protection.
Wait, Farvin talking. Why
Yes,
don't you...
Raven.
Could we whisper slightly louder into the microphone?
Gareth, stop rude. Huddle.
Yeah. Okay, we're just going to huddle, Watcher.
Don't listen.
Don't think we're going to be talking about you. of course, you probably perceive every single thing that happens within these constructs, so this whispering is completely pointless.
Also, I'm not getting off this door.
Yes. Let's go by the door. We'll go by the door. We'll go by it. Sorry, come on. We'll go by the door. Okay, we'll by the door. We whisper upwards towards Goris. Goris!
Hiya.
All right.
This is my worst nightmare.
I know.
Oh, we're going to keep you safe from the sand, but listen, this guy...
Goris, wait a sec. Just before I get to the pouch and I throw some sand at him.
Unnecessary.
Sorry laughs and then throws sand at him as well.
What's the watcher?
Raven looks back towards the watcher and does the, oh, look at these guys, kind of, what can you do gesture. She goes,
And then she goes have lasagna.
no, she doesn't. And then she whispers to you,
Why are we over here apart from throwing sand at Goris?
listen, this guy, he seems to know everything.
Yes.
Maybe we could find out a little bit more about your friend Una if we tell him about
Do you know
her.
what? That's genius. That's my next move. My exact next move. I'm very impressed with you. Well done, Raven.
Thank you, Father and Talker. I love to be patronized this early in the morning. Okay.
It's actually late at night, I believe.
No, it's sunny. We just woke up. Okay, and then I say, okay, team break. Okay.
Okay.
Go do it, Father.
Okay, but I think I might have to do it next episode, though.
I think someone needs a poo. Right. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
The Formal Gamer, podcasts for those with exquisite taste.